He smashed my leg to pieces in my 12th Muay Thai fight here in Thailand. The match begins, and I have to say it was a weird one for me. I had a Thai fighter come up to me beforehand and tell me not to clinch with him, even though that was my plan originally. But I ended up listening to him and focusing on punches and kicks. Going into this fight, I didn't do any Muay Thai sparring due to scheduling reasons. And as you'll see, that becomes very obvious by how horrible my low kick defense is against this guy. Though I do have to say I am pretty happy with how relaxed and comfortable I've been looking in my fights lately. Though here maybe a little bit too comfortable with the way I reach down and adjust my ankle brace here. I use my lead hand here to set up a body shot that just catches him as he moves backwards. We're both testing each other's range as he comes in with a punch of his own, but I slide back and out of the way. He then lands his first solid kick, but I return with one to his body. I start moving in to throw punches, but he disrupts me with an inside leg kick. Coming up here, I throw a decent high kick, which I think I should have probably thrown more in this fight, but that's okay. I throw another kick, but he returns with a savage shot to my leg. But I take it in stride and continue marching forward. He sets up a solid leg kick with his right hand. And at this point, I think it's pretty clear what his plan is going forward, as he sees the obvious hole in my defense. He lands another one and I return with a sloppy right hand that misses. But I stay composed and come in landing a decent left hook and right hand. But he again disrupts my combination with a leg kick. I really should have mixed in more knees and clinched there, but for some reason I ended up falling into old habits by only using my hands. And I still had what that Thai guy told me in my head. The ring is slippery, so I wipe off my feet and continue to march forward. Here I actually lift my leg up to check this time, but not at the best angle. I come with a jab and a hook, staying patient, and actually land a good knee here, but he returns with a solid right hand. His punches actually felt quite powerful compared to most of my other opponents, so he definitely had my respect there. Between his heavy hands and low kicks, I think it's safe to say that I was definitely dealing with a Muay mat stylist. I sneak in a left hook and then miss with a second one before moving out of range. My left hook is one of my stronger weapons, so I was on the lookout for any openings there. He throws another disrupting leg kick as I come in, and we actually clinch up for a moment when I have him in the crossface, as the first round finishes up. Round 2 starts. My corner told me to start throwing leg kicks back at him, even though I told him that my leg kicks really suck. But I didn't want to be the guy that ignores his corner, so I followed their instructions. I land a pretty good body shot, but he throws a left hook that actually clips me. But I'm okay, and I move in, probing with my left hand, and get him back with a solid punch of my own. I miss, and you can see just how red my leg is getting as I march forward with some straight punches, and finally manage to dodge one of his right hand to right low kick combos. You'll also see that I start feinting here a bit with my legs, which is something I normally do when it comes to closing the distance. And some of these leg kicks that I'm throwing are landing pretty well, which I'll give my corner credit for, but they aren't nearly as effective as the ones he's been landing on me, obviously. He goes to my body and then continues on the back foot as my corner keeps yelling out to throw more leg kicks. Meanwhile, in my head, all of this is feeling really awkward and unnatural for me. But my thought was that maybe my corner was seeing something that I wasn't, so I continued with the leg kicks anyways. I land another left hook, which I could feel were definitely having an effect on him. I teep his leg and he does the same thing back, causing us to exchange smiles. He catches my teep and I throw a spinning back fist, which he dodges like Neo from The Matrix. I set up a straight punch to the body, but his hook grazes the back of my head. I use my hands to pressure forward and punch the body again, but this time I really felt the counter to the back of my head. I block his cross. Then I come in missing with a high kick. We exchange more leg kicks, and my leg is looking pretty ugly at this point. He lands a stiff jab here, and I missed with a leg kick, but managed to follow up with another from the inside. He exchanged some big punches, and I ate another hard kick to my leg. At this point, I'm starting to get annoyed, and I come in using my boxing, but he defends as the round comes to an end. We start up round 3, and I really need to step things up here. Because as durable as I know I am, it's definitely not a good idea to keep eating leg kicks like this. So I start increasing my volume and say, screw it, let's clinch. I land some knees, push him into the ring, and just miss another one to his head as he shoves me off. He catches my kick and throws a crushing overhand that almost gets me. I miss with a hook and start jabbing as I eat another leg kick, moving into the clinch again, where I control him with a crossface and land 2 solid knees. The ref separates us and we reset. I then set up 2 leg kicks of my own, but he returns with one twice as powerful. So I move forward and I land a clean left hook to the sweet spot right behind his ear, and he collapses to the ground for a count. But he gets back up to his feet and wants to keep going. His bell is rung for sure, but I try not to rush in as I come in picking my shots. We exchange leg kicks and I throw an overhand right and land some knees in the clinch. I distract him with my left and connect with the right hand to his temple. He goes down and the ref stops the fight. I don't know if he just gave up here or not. I can't always tell with these ties, but the punch felt solid, and the stadium and promoters know that I don't want any dives or easy fights, and this one definitely wasn't that easy. Either way, I'm hoping to have my first fight in Bangkok soon, so make sure to follow for that.